How's it going, everyone? Welcome to Superflight Dice. I have a $620 buy-in, and today I'm going to be shooting from the opposite side of the table. I'm going to be using my normal practice toss, just so I can show you guys how I truly practice when I'm off camera. So again, 620 buy-in, I'm going to go in 66 inside, get out of the hand with 3 hits, then I'm going to go 64 across, which is a $10 level. This strategy will only work on a $10 table or a $5 table. But again, today's session is just to show you guys how I practice and how I go balls through the wall when I'm looking to play hard. There's a 5-3-8, easy 8. So the point was already there. We're going to go up 66 inside. That's going to be 15 each on the 5 and 9. $18 each on the 6 and 8. And we're going to look for 3 hits to get ourselves out of the hand. Then again, go 64 across and then power press to the moon. I am using the hard way set at the moment. There's a 6-2-8. So the point was hit. That's going to pay us 21. I'm going to tell the dealer to put me up $10 each on the 4 and 10. I'm going to rack a buck. And we hit our point. Here we go. Coming out using the 3V set, which is perfect for 6s and 8s. Here we go. There's a 3-1-4. Point is 4. So sometimes when you're shooting dice and there's a whole bunch of dice here, you're going to have to adjust your toss to where you're not hitting those dice. So right now I'm going to assume there's shooters here. So I'm going to be aiming my landing zone. It's going to be right here, right where between the pass line 2 words over here. And dice setting, dice tossing, it's all about adjusting. You have to adjust based on what you see out there. Point is 4. We're looking for 2 hits. There's a 5-5, hard 10, hard 10. We've got 10 on there. It's going to pay us 18. We're going to collect 20 for 2. And then we're going to tell the dealer to press us up 22 inside. So now we've got 88 on the inside numbers combined, 10 each on the 6 and 8. We need one more hit to get ourselves out of the hand. Using the 3V set, looking for some 6s and 8s at the moment.
Dice out.
There's a hard 10. We've got 10 on there. It's going to pay us 18. We're going to collect $20 for 2. We're out of the hand, so I'm going to tell the dealer to take me down to 64 across, which is $10 on everything, 12 each on the 6 and 8. Nice and easy. Dealers can do this with their eyes closed. But like I said, I like to lace them up, throw them $6 and say 6 across for the dealers from time to time. Here we go. Point is 4. We are out of the hand. We're 64 across. We are looking to press for the moon. There's a 5-3-8. We've got 12. It's going to pay us 14. We're going to collect 15 for 1. And we're going to tell the dealer to press up our 8 all the way up. So we've got 12 on there. It's going straight to 24. We're going to take these $2 and put it on the hard 8, which pays 9 to 1. So $2 is going to pay us 18 in the event that that 8 comes right back. Again, my only goal here is to either get a number to table max. Let's just say it's 500. I'll get a number to 500, or I 7 out and lose all my bankroll. There's only 2 options at the moment. Either win or go home. There's a 5-3-8. I did use a 3V set, guys. Like I said, 3V is perfect for 6s and 8. We've got 24, it's gonna pay us 28. We're gonna take this bad boy to 60. And we did lose our hard 8, so I'm gonna go back up. Now that my 8 is at 60, I'm gonna put a nickel on the hard way. We've hit 2 8s so far, not bad. Gonna stick with the 3V set. Again, just looking for those 6s and 8s at the moment.
Dice out.
I was a little bit of a short roll, and that was an ace deuce. No harm to me. Dice out. There's a 4-2-6, easy 6. It's gonna pay us, we've got 12, it's gonna pay us 14. We're gonna pay it even money. Tell the dealer to take it all the way up. We're gonna color it up to make it easier. That way I don't make mistakes here. I'm gonna take it to 30, guys. Just to keep it simple. I had to add a little bit of money, but you know, if I spend my whole day here showing you guys that, then I won't get to see you guys how I practice. So 6 is at 30, 8 is at 60. Dice out. There's a 5-3-8. 3V is doing pretty well for us. That's going to pay us 70. We're going to collect 75 for 5. And I'm going to take that bad boy all the way up to 120. 120 is going to pay us 140 when we hit it again. And we did lose the hard 8, so I'm going to put that bad boy up at 10 this time. $10 will pay us 91, so that'll be 90 for our hard 8 and 140 if we hit the 8 on our place bet. Here we go, dice out. Got my 3V set up. Here's a 415. That's our first 5. It's gonna pay us 14. We're gonna collect 15 for 1, and we're gonna tell the dealer to take it all the way up to a quarter off of 1 hit. Our 5 is now at a quarter. Dice out. Got the 3V set up. I really want to smash that 8. Here's a 516. That's gonna pay us 45. We're gonna take the 6 up to 60 and reinvest that extra 5 on the hard 6. I'm gonna stick with that 3V. And I just want to show you guys the power of those 6s and 8s when you're dialed in and focused. Dice out. There's an ace deuce, 3 craps. Nothing happens. Dice out. 3V. I was a little high. And we got a 4-3 fucking 7. So everything loses. We did go about 9 rolls or so. We had our 6s and 8. Power pressed a little bit. Here we go. 66 inside. We're gonna set it up. 15 each, 5 and 9. 18 each on the 6 and 8. I'm gonna work this come out, because sometimes I do that and the hard rates go down as well. Here we go. We're working. 3V. Looking for some 6s and 8s. There's a 6, 2, 8, easy 8. Got 18 there, it's gonna pay us 21. We're gonna rack 1, tell the dealer to put us up 10 each on the 4 and 10. Point is 80. Dice out. I was a little heavy. There's a 6-3 Nina. All right, so we hit a 6-3-9. It's gonna pay us 14. We're gonna toss in a buck and tell the dealer to take us up. Actually, guys, my bad. Got ahead of myself. We're not pressing just yet. We're gonna go 22 inside pressure. We still need to get ourselves out of the hand. So we got 88 on the inside, which is 20 each on 5 and 9, 24 each on the 6 and 8. We got $10 each on the 4 and 10. We need one more hit. There's a 5-3-8. Oh, we hit our point. That's gonna pay us 28. Wrong color. We're gonna tell the dealer to take us down to 64 across, because we are now out of the hand and we are ready to start pounding the rock. Next to these chips here. All right, here we go. We're out of the hand, we're 64 across. It's all good. Let me show you guys the 7 set. The event that I wanted to hop. You know what? Let's hop the 7s. Hopping 7 pays 4 to 1. I'm gonna put a nickel there in case we hit a 7. Using the all 7 set. See if it works. There's a 5-3-8. So the point is 8. We lose that hopping 7 because it's a one-time roll. They call those sucker bets. You know, I do them once in a while. Try not to bleed out my bankroll with them, but here we go. 3V, looking for 6s and 8s. There's a hard 4. It's gonna pay us $18. We're gonna collect 20 for 2. And then now, gonna press up the inside one more time. And here we go. Dice out. There's a 6-2-8. You've got 18 there. It's going to pay us 21. Tell the dealer to take me down to 64 across. We are out of the hand. Ready for some action. We're going to work to come out because we're crazy. Obviously, I'm not going to use the 4-3 set. We're going to keep it original. 2-3-V coming out. There's a 4-5 Nina. Point is 9. It's
It's gonna pay us $14. We're gonna toss in $1, tell the dealer to take our 9 up to a quarter off of one press. Here we go, dice out. There's a 5-6 yo. So depending on what I see, I'll adjust my toss a little bit. I think that was a little high, and I think I released it a little too soon. Here we go. There's a 3-2-5. It's gonna pay you 15. We're gonna toss in $1 and tell the dealer to take our 5 up to a quarter. 5 and 9 is pressed up. Let's go. Dice out, 3V. That was a little high. There's a 6-1-7. Everything loses. You know, like I said, I'm just trying to go balls to the wall. There we go. 15 each, 5 and 9, 18 each on the 6 and 8. We're gonna work it. Working to come out. Dice out. There's a 4-6-10. 3V, dice out. 4-5 Nina. It's gonna pay us 21. We're gonna toss in $1. Tell the dealer, in this case, to press us up on the inside. And I'll go on the next hit, I'll go on the outside. You can do it any way you like. You know, there's really no right or wrong way to do it. For this particular roll here, I chose to press the inside first. Here's a hard 8. That's gonna pay us 28. We are going to rack $8 and go up $10 each on the 4 and 10. We're gonna pick up the hard 8 for $3, which again pays 9 to 1. So that'll be 27. Dice out. It's a little high. There's a 3-1-4. We got 10. It's gonna pay us 18 for 2. We're now out of the hand. Dealer, take me down to 64 across, which is 10 on everything. 12 each on the 6 and 8. We're out of the hand. We're looking for a monster roll. Dice out. There's a 3-2-5. Got 15. It's gonna pay us 21. We're gonna add 1 and tell the dealer to take us up to 25. Five is at a quarter. If you happen to hit 5 of the same numbers and you're power pressing, you're gonna take that bad boy all the way up to 500, if not more. There's an ace deuce, 3 craps, nothing happens. Since we have our 5 at 25, let me show you guys the cross 6s where I can throw a lot of 5s and 9s. Let's go. Here's a 5-1-6. It's gonna pay us 14 for 1. We're gonna tell the dealer if we add 3, we're gonna take that bad boy all the way up to 30. So we've got our 6 at 30 now. Using the 3V. Looking for 6s and 8s. There's an ace deuce, 3 craps. Nothing happens. Dice out, 3V, 3-finger grip. There's a 5-1-6. Awesome. That's going to pay us 35. We're going to take a nickel, put it on hard 6, and tell the dealer to take our 6 up to 60. $3V set, dice out. Here's a 3-2-5. We've had 25 on there because we pressed it up once. We're going to tell the dealer, take it all the way up to 60. And on the next hit of the 5, it's going to pay us 84. And we'll collect 85 for 1, or we power press it to the moon. Dice out, 3V set. Aces, snake eyes. Doesn't help us, but it doesn't hurt us. We're alive, we're in the game. Here we go. Dice out. Five, 6, yo. Horn master at its finest. See a horn, bet a horn. Dice out. Damn. All right, we survived that one because the dice did kiss each other. There is a 6-3-9. We toss in a buck. We tell the dealer to take our 9 up to a quarter in one press. We got our 5, 6, and 9 pressed up. All we need is a nice little 20 roller and some repeaters, and you can make some serious money. Dice out. You don't always need to go. There's a 3-2-5, so that's a money shot. We've got 60 on there. It's going to pay us 85. What I'm going to do is take it straight up to 125. I'm going to rack the difference. Yeah, we don't always have to go monster rolls. As long as you get a lot of repeaters and you're power pressing, you can make a lot of money with repeaters. Since we have our 5 pressed up, I'm going to use the cross 6s, looking for some 5s and 9s. Here we go, dice out. There's a 4-2-6, easy 6. We've got 60 on it. It's going to pay us 75 for 5. We're going to take it to 120. 120 will pay us 140. So now a 5 or 6, it's going to be a nice little money shot for us. And I'm going to look for the 6 on the 3V set. We did lose our hard 6, by the way. There's a 6-4-10 point hit. If you've got 10 on there, it's going to pay you 20 for 2. We're going to take it up to a quarter. Rack a nickel. Or we can pick up the hard 10. Here we go. Let's go. Dice out. Right now would be a perfect time for the 7 to come because we're off on the come out. And it's due either way. It's due. It's got to come sooner or later. There it is. 4-3-7. Perfect fucking timing. Stick to your gut, guys. Sometimes that happens. Here we go. Dice out. Got my 3V set up. Bets are off. There's a hard 10. I hope you guys saw that bounce. When the dice hit flat, they kind of bounce up evenly. That was a perfect bounce. The point is 10. Here we go. Looking for a 5, 6, or 8. Anything at this point. Let's go. That was another somewhat good toss. There's a 6-3 Nina. If you got 25, it's going to pay us 35. Dealer, take my 9 up to 60. We're looking pretty good. We got to stay focused, stay emotionally disconnected, stay in the zone. 3V set, dice out. There's a 4-5 Nina. It's going to pay us 84. We're going to collect 85 for 1. We're also going to take that bad boy up to 125. We're gonna rack the difference. Here we go, guys. Little by little, stay in the game, stay focused. Don't get excited. 3V set coming out. There's a 4 or 5 Nina. That's our money shot. That's going to pay us $175. $175, and I can either keep pressing it up. I said I was going to. I'm going to take it to 300. So our 9 is now at 300 off of a few presses. You guys saw it. And now I'm going to use the cross 6s because I'm really looking for that 9. Here we go. 6-2-6-3 set. Looking for that 5 or 9. Dice out. Was a little high, but we got a 5-4 Nina. That's right. That's right, guys. So look at this. Got 300 on there. I'm gonna get this money here. So for each 100 that you have, you get 140. So that's gonna be 420. It's a 420 payout. 420, and now I could take that 9. Because like I said, table max is probably 500. It could be 1,000. I'm gonna take my 9 back down to a quarter. I could go to 10, but that was our money shot. That's how I like to play, you guys, at a $10 table. Again, I haven't even been rolling for too long for this particular session, but I power press the shit out of those numbers. And, you know, if you get repeaters and use the right set, you can get it. I'm looking for that 5. I got the cross 6s. Here we go. Looking for that 5. There's a 5-6, yo. Again, cross 6s. With a couple of twists, there's a 6-2-6-3. Looking for that 5. There's aces. Here we go. Dice out. Cross 6s. Bring it on. There's a 6-3 Nina. That's going to pay us 35. Again, those cross 6s are perfect for 5s and 9s. We had that bad boy power press, but I took it down. But no FOMO, guys. Here we go. We can do it again. Dice out, cross 6s. There's a 12 craps midnight. And again, that's one of the results with the cross 6s. So long as I'm seeing the numbers that I'm expecting to come out with my sets, then I know I'm on axis. 5-2-7. All right. So we got licked. All of this loses. But, you know, I'm up because we hit that. Look at all this that we had out there, guys. All right, here we go. Let's rack it. Let's count it up. We're starting with the 620 buy-in. There's our buy-in, 620. Here's what I made. Here's what I made, guys. 6, 7, 750. 779 with the 620 buy-in, using the 66 inside to get out of the hand and then power press, you guys. Awesome, awesome way to play. It's rather aggressive, but again, if you're comfortable with your dice sets and you know you're on point, you're in the game, you're gonna get some repeaters. And for this particular session, I call it a win. Thank you guys for watching. Please remember to comment, like, subscribe.